Hey everyone, so just want to start this video with again saying thank you for watching, for the engagement overall with the channel. If you're watching, thank you. Just thank you for any engagement with my channel. I appreciate it. With that being said, welcome back to day 5 after my water only fast. That was 6 days. Where am I at? So let's go ahead and check out where I'm at with ketosis. However, I do want to state that I did wait until after I worked out to test, but I didn't really plan very well for that, so it didn't work. So I didn't end up testing until almost 4, but let's check out that video. It is almost 4 p.m. It's about 3:50 p.m. and I have finally decided to test for ketosis or ketones. And I'm glad I did. The reason I waited so long today was because ultimately I wanted to see if working out, I wanted to test after working out. And so as you can see, I'm definitely not negative. Trace too small, I would say, is about where I am at right now. There we go. Definitely not there, but not negative. So I just want to share that I am still eating fruits. And I was under the impression fruit would knock you out of ketosis, but looks like we're all right here. I think the working out, the activity certainly. So I do believe that you can eat a particular way. For example, you can have like fruit and still end up in ketosis, because it does seem like exercise activity is going to help burn what it needs to burn to get you there. I don't know how it works, but I'm sure it's obviously working, because I have been upping my workouts. I ran down the hill again today. Yay. And 20 minutes of Pilates again with the resistance band as well. But this is another factor. So again, I think there are just all these factors that can go into whether or not you're going to end up with ketones in your urine. So the fasting will put you in a state of ketosis on its own. If you're fasting, I believe, like for the longer end, intermittently, right? So like 16 to 20 hours, which by the way, I did fast for 20 hours today before eating. But that is going to contribute to your body ending up in ketosis, as is, additional energy being expended. So like activity, exercise, and then of course the food we're eating is also. So there are multiple parts that go into, whether or not you're going to end up in ketosis. And somebody asked a question, well, they left a comment on a video, and I just want to quickly touch on, because they were talking about gaining the weight back after fasting, right? And you can check out my video from yesterday to see my confession there. But I wanted to talk about that for a moment, because I think we get so caught up focusing on this number on the scale that, for example, I know I'm building muscle right now. So that number is going to maybe remain a bit higher, even though I know there are changes with my body and that ultimately I am losing weight. I'm just gaining muscle. So I just want to put it out there, like, we have to get to a point where we're not focused on that number on the scale, and we're able to notice a change other than a fluctuation within our weight. So be mindful of how your clothes are fitting. Be mindful if your watch band has to be adjusted, because mine did throughout that fast. So just pay attention to these other things. And again, if you're exercising and doing weights, be mindful that if you gain weight, it's probably muscle. So we have to be aware of these other conditions or options that might be out there. And I just wanted to quickly touch on that, because it's not always just fat we're gaining back. It could be something else. Yes, I got on the scale after a day of eating. I got on it the next morning, didn't care for the number, and ultimately said I wasn't going to get on the scale again for a week. But I'm probably honestly going to get on the scale in 2 days. So, and the reason for that is because Zombie and I have plans this weekend. It is going to include drinking, which I haven't done in like 2 weeks at this point. And it's going to include eating hot wings, which I haven't had meat either. It'll be the first time having meat since fasting. And fried mushrooms with a really good ranch with horseradish. Anyway, so that's the plan. So my goal, that's my plan for this weekend. So my goal is to get on this scale Saturday to see where my weight is at before I indulge a bit further with everything. But I'm just curious. That's everything I wanted to say regarding the weight. So thanks for hanging in for that. I also want to touch on the fact that these videos aren't going to keep going forever, so don't worry about that, at least on this playlist. I am going to end the videos for my 5-day water only fast. Again, ended up being 6, we know this. And I'm going to end that playlist when I hit the 7th. So I'm going to record the 7th day after fasting. And then what I may do is just create a new playlist. I already have a name for it, so more than likely I'm going to create a new playlist. But we'll get there. I just wanted to let you know these videos will be kind of transitioning to a different playlist going forward after day 7. So keep an eye out there. As far as day 5 today, what have I done? I've been busy. I did my hike, my hill hike, whatever, ran down that, so felt really good about that. That's 2 days in a row I have accomplished that. I did Pilates with the resistance band for 20 minutes again today, and I've been busy. I fasted for 20 hours today. I broke that fast with this delicious breakfast. I broke my fast just 10 minutes shy of 20 hours today by eating some blueberries. And the omelet I have cooking for breakfast, I cooked a little bit differently. I went ahead and cooked the spinach just right into the egg, and then decided to have that is half of a Roma tomato inside of it with some cheese. I did try to use quite a bit more cheese today. I know I'm really trying to cut back on dairy, but I have cheese and I do love it. So I decided to splurge a little in the omelet by putting it there. But as you can see, it's just going to be such a beautiful, yummy omelet. I'm very excited to eat it. I am going to top it with some avocado too. And then I've also just had some watermelon. I'm honestly really still not that hungry, and it's 4:30 p.m. now. So I don't know if I'll eat again. I may. I'm just really trying to decide what I would eat. Maybe a salad. I had some of this earlier. I didn't even really pay attention to how much. And then I am going to go ahead and have a salad with lettuce, tomato, mushroom, avocado, salt, and pepper. And then probably use this dressing here. And let's do a quick label check for the ingredients right there. And carbs if you're curious. And by the way, it is 6:16 p.m. So the intention is to stop eating by 7 p.m. And I'm not really hungry, but I know I need to eat. So I also had this itty bitty container, and for reference, this is a half cup. And that is probably then a quarter. So quarter cup of coleslaw with kale, I believe, from a restaurant that my son Javier had went to. And so just wanted to share that as well. Other than that, I'm still feeling really good, not having depression or anxiety. It just, I mean, I feel well. I just feel a sense of calm and peace and overall well-being and happiness and a lot of pride, because I've been accomplishing a lot of goals and it just feels really good. And so again, I want to appreciate everyone out there who's, watched this journey and been there, and everybody who has supported me throughout this journey as well. Thank you all so much. Again, just appreciation all the way around for you all watching, engaging, and those people who truly do make our lives a little easier and are there to support us on our journeys. So let me know down below if you guys have any questions, comments, whatever. I want to hear it. Like this video if you found it helpful or just whatever. I don't know. I hate doing all these spiels. I just want to say I appreciate you for watching.